Hello, hello, hello. Let's turn the volume up. Test, 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 test. Alright, let's get started. I want to see the stick his eyes out. Let's try the lo-fi on to lock in. We took the high on it. Yes, I was trying to hold this, but I took TP and I'm about to hit break even on it. This is before the stream started. I like this a lot for these equal highs as our media draw, but and you did take the high though. That's interesting. Check the 5. The 5 held too. Shame. I wanted this to play out really bad. I honestly would like. Let me just check the 4-hour. Just one more drive higher, and then probably retrace back near the PM time. Back to this gap here. I'm looking at the weekly candle too. This weekly candle opened all the way down here. We wicked down, and then moved all the way back up. We're gonna likely get to the consequent encroachment here and try to close lower. So I like that. I think the upside is a little bit more limited coming up here above 600s to 650s. We're basically filled this whole 4-hour also, so I don't really have high hopes for more continuation today. But yeah, this is a nice BPR position. I just got break even on that. That was during lunchtime. That was just tape reading before the PM session. Let's see if we get anything else. Oh, this is a nasty close here. This SMT might just run this back down here. I wanted like one more decent impulse, and now we have equal highs right above. So this is a little bit disappointing. It's a shitload of SMT today. Your voice is repeating itself, is it? Someone confirm that? Another SMT off these lows. I'm gonna mark all the 1 minute just to see for reference sake. This is not a best close, but I still want to see us take this high before going lower. Honestly, I'm surprised it didn't want to do that yet. So what does Bulls want to do? That's the main question here. How do you guys do at AM, guys? Type green, red, or white. Green for being just green today. Red for red. White for being like more neutral, break even. I didn't trade AM today. I wanted to look at it, but you know, did someone say this is like Trump related? Also, someone said this is Israel related, like peace treaty. I don't know, but whatever it is, we just basically pumped at 8 AM and just kept on going. This is like a 300 point pump there. Let me see the chat. Lots of red, actually. A few greens and lots of red. Break even. Whatever it is, that kind of wiped out what I wanted to see today. We respected this inverse BPR essentially now. I still like this tie to get taken first before going lower. This is not me being bullish, but like if I'm bearish, let's take this out first. Give one more drive higher for NQ as well. I don't think there was really too many good setups today either. If you're trying to trade AM, I mean, you stick with the buys, I guess it works out, but we're just chopping back and forth right now. Literally just chopping back and forth. What is this? Alright, I think we're gonna get one more drive higher here coming up. I'll be surprised if it doesn't do it. I'll literally be surprised. One more drive higher. ES is a little bit lagging though, so maybe we get NQ to actually drive up to this next short-term high here. I think I marked it, yeah, 15-minute chart. Does Bulls want to step up or not? The bias for PM, we're bullish on higher time frame. We're bullish actually on intraday. Also, we're bullish on lower time frame. We're bullish on all three time frames right now. But that doesn't mean I like longs because it's just so high up here. We're deep in premium. And I mean, I would like it for a scalp if I can see a short-term target. Like we have this high here. That's why I tried this scalp here with BPR, trying to target this high. It's very quick, equal high. We got confirmation, tight stop, 3-point TP, 2-point stop. That's a third drive here. I was marking it as a third drive though. I still think we can get one more leg up if we're down. Yeah, it is pretty bad price action. I'm just hoping maybe we'll get some good ones later. We get some confirmation, find some good ones. We already failed at 5, or that BPR. If we in versus 5-minute, we could potentially see a bearish breaker being formed. It'd be more defined on a 1-minute chart here. So we need to see some displacement. Right now we're just chopping. At this moment, I don't think there's anything I want to touch here. Okay. Let's see. It's so funny seeing NQ go up and ES go down like on the 1-minute right now. But it looks like we're trying to move lower. What is WEF? Next week is WEF? What is that? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea what that is. That's an orange folder though. I don't really care unless it's like a high impact, which is like not the red folder, but like the CPI, PPI, those like big T1 news. Which session are you more profitable? I think I'm more consistent PM session. I think I have a higher win rate. You could probably make a little bit more money on AM, but you're also bound to lose more money. So overall, PM is probably more profitable for me. Yeah, no trades on Monday, right? Martin Luther King Day. 3-day weekend. Interesting enough, we got one leg up. Boom. Let's see how far we want to go here. Another high made. And if we're just chopping back, we might just draw back and forth, but we still have this immediate draw here, 38, so this should get taken. If not, it'll be kind of stupid. I just want something actionable here. Not getting anything. The 5 is holding it. ES is looking like it wants to flip the 5 here. Oh, we got the 15-minute closure too, right? Is there anything in the 15-minute? We don't have nothing on the 15-minute. This order block doesn't really help either for me. 5 is kind of meaningless too, unless we flip. This NQ 5-minute is pretty good though. Well, because we've been rebalancing it many times, and we can inverse this. We'll actually create a nice breaker. But it's trying to hold here. Okay, we got a 1-minute gap here, consolidating. Bullish move would be if we retrace back beside this 1 minute order block, goes to his buy side and look to flip back down. So perhaps this is a play here. Or just go for the highs. Yeah, like that. I can't take shorts until I think we try this this move here. Whoa. Did NQ just spike there? I think NQ just did spike. That was a strong spike too. Holy crap. What do I have? Oh, then New York Open. Oh, I was like, what is this low here? Okay, hello. We just took this buy side. ES just made another equal high. I'll be damned if this comes back down. Literally, this would be insane. It would drive you nuts. We didn't even take this low out. I think we're being more ambitious. I mean, I'm just thinking like kind of 1-to-1. Let's say it does come back down here. Which one is it more likely to do here if we just do something like this? I'm not sure I'm just gonna take this trade, but like if it's like 1-to-1 right now, and it comes back down to where it consolidated, is it more likely to take out this next low? Or it should be like this, or take out the high. That's what I'm just thinking. Like every time when it just taps, and holding the lows. I want to see this as hypothetical because so we're still at a no trade area for me, to be honest. But we did take out the NQ high. Damn, man, this is insane. It's driving me nuts for this to happen like this. What an impulse on NQ. That's what I want to see too. So, oh, we have. This is so choppy right now. I'm not taking this once again before people cry about it. It's just more 1-to-1. The draw is higher, the buy is higher. Theoretically, this should play out. But we do have another SMT off these highs again. Because ES cannot make another high. And ES was very bullish for the most part of the day too. I don't know what happened. It just lost this week momentum, and NQ started piling up. Very interesting price action today. Nothing to show for in the 5 yet either. I'm gonna look at the higher time frame. Yeah, I don't mind if we take this high out on NQ. That'd be 700 drive. All I want is ES to take out this high, and then I feel like there's some more plays to do. But this is like brain dead right now. This hypothetical was working though. I didn't think this is doing better. You're just on edge because you're bullish on all 3 time frames. You have like a triple high as high of day. There's so much things saying like if it's like 1-to-1, I would say this is like a 65% chance of hitting the high versus the stop loss low. These are the type of things, that's why I like doing base hits like this. If this was I think this is what I mentioned also, if this took this low out, I would be much more confident, and it'll likely do like a breaker type of setup, and then we can play off of that. I wouldn't mind that at all. Alright, I'm just let this play. I'm gonna look at chat. I was a little distracted. Full to 680. What do we see at 680? Is there something of importance there? I'm not sure. I would just slam like a buy right now, do 1 tick. Imagine this: 15 contracts, 1 tick profit, no stop loss. Because now there's like a 4 high here. How many people took this ES play? I didn't take it, but 1-to-1, I mean, you're so more likely to go for these highs than the lows. We're still waiting for that impulse too. Let me see here. All right, let me look at the chat again. Which account should trade mini only? I don't even touch micros. I trade minis for all my accounts. 1 mini with 10-point stop is only $200 stop loss, and that's what I traditionally do. November taking out October or November lows in the next few weeks. Where is that lows? October? Oh, are you talking about these lows? Yeah. I actually like this here. Not yet though. I feel like what I like to anticipate is we're gonna drive higher first, get everyone shaken out, and then it's gonna dump. Maybe FMC, next big news driver. Look at that, boom. That's kind of what I can anticipate. Where is Lanto, the one and only market wizard? Lanto, I think he's not trading today because he's co-signing co-signing a property, I think. Do you need a fair value gap after the breaker? No, I would take a breaker on a solo loan too, because a breaker is still a high probability of trade. Unicorn is a fair value gap inside the breaker, and it makes it much more high probable. All right. I think we just grind up until we flip, and if we flip, that'll be pretty good. But we finally got the chop. That's nice. It took a lot of chop. It basically shook people out, SMT both sides, and now we're finally pushing. I want to see this turn. I honestly do want to see this turn right now. We can see a bearish breaker if we do slam these lows. We get some inversion. A 5-minute flip would be nice. If it's a unmitigated gap, also would be a nice draw. I'm just looking. I'm waiting for basically more structure for us to play here. ES also could generate a bearish breaker too. Maybe we do slam down. I like that. For me to long this, I think I need a pretty decent structure long. Like, I don't want to long just because we're just pushing. I need to see like a target. I mean, we can go for this target, 680 target here. Is it high of day? Yeah, it's high of day. But then again, like, we just basically impulse. Um, we consolidate good enough here, but I still don't like the risk reward yet. Because if I do, like, let's say a tight stop, 10 points, it can easily retrace to that 10-point stop. We're going to previous week high. I can see that happening, but I don't think we're going for that today. I think we're gonna really just stop the consequent encroachment here. Let me see what that would look like. Yeah, like 714, just a pop above 700 one time and then roll back down. Do they call it the TGIF Friday too, something like that? ES could draw for this high too. Very daily high here. We can get SMT if ES does draw that high. I do want to leave this open for NQ's sake. If that does happen, I think we would be up like what 3% on the day, 3 maybe 4%. I don't know if that's likely. Like we're like 300 points from here too, from pretty peak high. I think that's too ambitious for today. But let's just sit back, wait. We find something, we find something. We don't. It's all good. It's all good. We're just grinding up. Wow. How's tech doing, by the way? I have like the top 6 tech on the hourly chart, just so I can see maybe the large gaps, if which tech is leading. Let me just reset our charts. Hey, Tesla's pumping right now. We're just all hourly candles just bullish. Yeah, someone mentioned like Apple just selling off for some odd reason. Microsoft's coming back up. Nvidia has a lot of room to really push too. So we're probably gonna see this continue pumping here. TikTok just added flash out. Was it 35% off? I think I shared that. If it's so. What is going on today? We're going pushing, we're pushing. Oh, $250 off the 100K. What is that? Is that still 35% off? What's that number? ES is just stagnant here. I can see kind of like a chart playing out for ES. This will be like manipulation, and then we actually flip back down. And then Q can do whatever. Perhaps we can get something like this. This is a good one. What a grind. Yeah, 680. I can see that hitting. Triple time frame bias, but I'm not just trying to long just because the only long attempt I like was ES here because we had a quick draw, very easy to play. But feel free to do what you guys want. Don't let me dissuade you. Would you taking the long at 110? Here? No. We just booked the high. Retrace back down. I don't think I'll just take this because the next draw is way too high. I'm not even confident we're actually gonna move up towards here yet. This here, 110. Especially when we're just chopping the whole day, and like I was kind of anticipating maybe we take the high out, ES take the buy side, equal highs as well, and then start turning. Like this is hindsight, like if you think maybe this is a buy, maybe you do, I don't know, but for me, I would not have done that. The risk reward is just not there. Oh, 108. Oh, this here. Okay, this one. This retrace. No, probably not still. We just took the high again. I could definitely see this retracing all the way back down and you get stopped out for a scalp. I don't like taking that type of risk reward. These are the risk reward I like to take. We have quick immediate draw. We have easy bias on the upside. And you put your stop at the previous low. And this is where you would have got entered in. You got like one tick of drawdown, I think. And then TP at the buy side. Of course, you can do a green stop, ideally, on the move up. if you do think we impulse after consolidating. Thoughts on Justin Weirlin? I don't even watch him. I have no idea. No comment. He's a trader though. He's probably doing a lot of good for the community though. Any live trader really who trades on stream and doesn't just post like a hindsight chart, but like this is what he should have done. That's the trader that you're looking to learn from and really acknowledge. And I believe he do that? Does he live stream daily too? I don't know what he does on his Discord or whatnot. Any prop firm that I list on smartpropfirm.com, I'm partnered with and also would back. So there's 5 firms in there. It's like I think everything I have in the top bottom left of the stream, with the addition of Take Prop Trader 2 and Top Step. So far, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything to take here since that move higher, impulse higher. Definitely not anything I can go for. I mean, all the 1 minute quick retrace has been working. I think we can seek a reversal soon if we get confirmation we can play from it. The next 15-minute fair value gap, ideally here. Let's say we do keep above high the next 3 minutes. We have a 15-minute fair value gap mitigated. That's going to be a pretty good target for those who are looking at longs or shorts. You guys are asking me about taxes, dude. Okay, first thing, yeah, I'll just say this because you guys do ask this question. Like, just you can deduct all your eval purchases. It makes sense because, like, let's say you spend like 10,000 evals, you make 20,000 profits. Some people are like, can I deduct that? It's like, why couldn't you? You know, it'd be stupid not to, because that's part of your expense. Let's say you make like 15,000 profits and then 13,000 expense. Are you gonna pay 15,000 in gains? And your CPA would also kind of help you with that. Besides that, I think it goes more in depth, like whatever you're filing as with S Corp LLC, or if you're what's your tax filing status, if it's trader status. I think that's gonna be definitely off topic now. You gotta talk to the accountant, man. Okay, so interesting. We're starting a turn here. Let's see how far we can go with this, though. He said, I asked my CPA, he can't file my eval costs. Honestly, you might need a second opinion, or don't take my advice though. Like, definitely talk to someone. But from what I can tell you from my experience, I do deduct it. The people I trade with also deduct it, so it'd be weird not to deduct it. Like if you're, let's say you're just buying and selling goods or something, like it would make sense to, right? Yeah, that's also I heard too. Tax attorneys do help you potentially more than a CPA would because they know better. Certain, like, especially, yeah, state too. But I feel like is that a red flag if you're, let's say your accountant or CPA said, yeah, you can't deduct all these expenses. It's like you made, let's say you made 100,000 payouts and you racked up 70,000 in product expenses, evals and activation fees and all that, just because you might have made a lot of mistakes that early on and you became more profitable. It would be unreasonable for you just because you made 30K in net profits, right? It would be unreasonable for you to just pay 100,000 in taxes if you're like 25% bracket, let's say 25,000 taxes there. No, hell no. That feels like a red flag, but did you say you're a prop trader? Honestly, they might not even know what a prop trader means really. That's also it's like a new thing to some firms, I bet. Like what's a prop? But yeah, let's move away from that topic. We might get something coming up. I need to see some real displacement. 15-minute candle here. We're gonna see. We already see a drive in. This is gonna be basically my next move. For ES sake, we're tapping the order block. For NQ, we're going to this 15-minute fair value gap. I honestly could see this holding, but more likely it just goes through it, and we're gonna use this for lower prices because we also have SMT off these highs again. And I don't really want to play the upside. I'd rather wait for the downside unless we get like an upside structure, which we haven't yet. Now we kind of do. Let's just see if we have some, like, leave some swing highs above, get a good risk reward type of entry model, then I'm game for it. But I like this as like a accumulation here. We got the manipulation, and ideally for Friday, can we distribute down? That would be pretty good. We did tap inside the 15-minute though. Also on the order block here. If this is really bullish and we have no intention of going lower, this should hold and just goes for buy side. I'm not confident in this though. Maybe you guys are. What would your downside target be? There's so many downside target where, like, I don't think I'll hold through it. We have this low here. We have this internal low. We have this 15-minute order block, which that's like the next area we're just gonna try to pivot. Like if we also inverses 5-minute, we're gonna just open the door for lower here. Just maybe retap back to this previous breaker that did work out because breakers are also a magnet. So like it could just drive all the way back down, then come back up. For a balance, that's gonna be like, if you take a short here, that'd be like 50 points already up here. Big target. I don't think target's anything to worry about. You just need to wait for confirmation. It'll just come. Yeah, we just basically tapped the New York Open and we're trying to climb higher. This could easily climb higher. if you didn't know already, I think today is a dangerous type of day. If you just take trades blindly or just impulse. That's why I'm a little bit more hesitant. Maybe there will be no trades today. Honestly, would like prefer lower though. Oh, okay. So I got the email with Tick Tick Trader. Let me check the pricing of that. How much is it raw price for Tick Tick Trader? Is it funding? Is it funding? Damn it, I don't know where it is. That's that drive lower that I really want to see. So it's 629, and then the discount is 250, right? What is that percentage? Is that 40% or 35? 629 minus $250 off of the 100Ks. And then just divide this number by the original price, 629. Oh, it's 40% off. That's not bad. If you guys want to try Tick Tick Trader, I'm gonna update that on the website. Also, it was previously 35%. It was 30% first, and it went to 35%. Now it's 40% for Martin Luther King. I think it's gonna be lasting till the Martin Luther King Day. It was only on the 100K account though. And then if you want to use the code, it should give you the cash rebate as well. So yeah, that's a nice drive in the 15 minute. That's a beautiful drive now. That's probably the best deal right now for instant funding, right? Because you get 30% off on Tradeify. It's 40% on what do you call it now? So that's a pretty good deal. I'm gonna share it if you guys want to try it out. And if you use the code, you'll get another 4%, 3% cash rebate. Okay. Yeah, I'm still looking at this for a potential distribution lower. This is kind of like, it could happen now, it could happen all day till POW hour. This is my aim though. And if we can start respecting the bearish PD raise in versus 15 minutes, I'm really game for that. This is 30% off Tradeify right now, ends in the month right now for 20 till 21st for Martin Luther King Day, 40% off until January 21st. Use the code SMART, and then you also get the cash rebate, which is already automatically applied. Yeah, some of you guys are asking. I think this inversion here, this should be fair play. Honestly, this should be fair play only because we're bullish bias right now. And we also tap inside the 15 minute. We inverse this. I'm not gonna take it though. I think we can tape read it because I'm still, part of me still wants slower. You guys can take this if you want, but it should be the right call though. If you take something like this, I would like for a retap back in. Put your stop right at the candle low. It's under the inversion, and then you try to go for the next internal high. I see. I want to see more structure. If this was better, not in so high of a premium, I would take this trade every single moment because we have triple time frame alignment. We hit the 15-minute point of interest. Any 1-minute confirmation should let this play out. But we're just still too steep up there. Feel free to take this entry though. We did get a nice retrace back down to the side in the inversion. Just keep it very it's tight for your stop and you should be fine. But yeah, so far not a single trade for me on PM yet. I gave this only trade ID here. We'll see what we can do. Chat, what do you guys think price is heading to though? Higher, lower, you don't know? Type in the chat. Let's see. Let's see the consensus here. Higher, 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 higher. If you think higher, you should take this trade here though. It's like two things right now. Like, one, I think we're going lower, but we're bullish. So I'm conflicted. That's why I can't take this trade. My heart's telling me no. And this might get stopped out. If you get stopped out on this, this is very tight. So we looks like you got like a almost 1-to-1 if the move up, but it's just, once again, this is deep premium, right? You look at the 15-minute chart. Look how high you are right now. We just took the previous high out too, and we SMC out these highs. Like I can't take this. So I'm glad that someone asked that, and I was able to just say like I don't like it because we're just deep in premium. But yeah, acknowledge. Yes, someone said stop that lower trade. Just acknowledge that you took the trade, you took a tight stop, whatever it is. On to next one. So far for me, no trades taken yet. Five-minute inversion here. It's not bad, but it's not also not the greatest piece. So we're in the 15-minute fair value gap. I want to see this violated first before I start, taking some shorts in. Someone just asked, why is the 5-minute version not good for the shorts? Is because we're inside of 15-minute point of interest, and we're also triple time frame alignment bullish right now. We haven't flipped yet. I mean, low time frame, you could say this is a bearish now, but the other two time frames, higher in market structure intraday, we're still bullish, so there's no reason to short yet. 145 though, that's the next 15-minute candle prints. And if we get a closure under, this is the game plan here. This is where you would start looking for shorts. I'm just gonna play the bearish breaker fair value gap. Was there a bearish breaker? Are you talking about this candle? Because I wouldn't consider this a bearish breaker. More of a consolidation candle. And it might go higher, but like I said, I'm pretty favorable for downside right now. This is what I'm anticipating. So like, I mean, there's so many setups today, right? But many of those setups are not the one that I would prefer. I want things to line up. I want my buys to line up. I want it to be, you know, premium discount depending on where the shorts or longs is in the right place. I want a proper risk reward. So if I'm doing like, let's say 12-point stop, 10-point stop, is that enough where the trade would invalidate, or is that something too tight for me? Things like that is something I do consider every time I take a trade. And also looking for this to play out. Think of this as consolidation here. We have manipulation. I want to see this really destroy lower. Can we get that? Perhaps. Just absolutely destroy the downside. Oh, check the slow out here. This is difficult because the 15 minutes about to close. I need to see a strong displacement, but we'll have to probably wait for 2 p.m. candle for this to play out then. But anyways. Good thing ES did hold this area though. This consolidated here very, very nicely. Give him a nice bounce here. That's that 15-minute closure. This is still like holding, so we're not bearish on the 15 yet. Let's see the hourly. Hourly's still bullish. We retrace back inside, move higher. Yeah, if you're looking for shorts though, and you're looking for a target, this should be the first immediate target here, 613s. And also, we did sweep these relative lows down here. No, we didn't. Did we? No, we didn't. It looked like we did. Invert the 5 on ES. Yeah. I don't think it means much with how we're still holding here on the 15. I would only use a 5 if the 15-minute doesn't really show much, but the 15-minute shows very clearly right now. Good pump. Still looking for this slam before I start taking any ideas right now. Good thing though, let's say we do get a pump back up through this New York Open here. I would play this long here. That means we just rebalance this 15-minute. We'll get a flip back up on lower time frame, triple time frame alignment again. This will be, as long as I have a stop loss that's appropriate, I would like this type of trade. So whichever comes first, we either break the high, or break this internal high here, create a breaker for higher, or we slam lower in versus 15-minute, and then take out the sell side as well as just driving lower in general. No trade yet, Chloe. For PM. I think today is a little bit dangerous if you press buttons without confirmation right now. I mean, it's like a 50-50. Like, you can, some trades that you are impulsively trying to enter in, it might work, but it's really 50-50 right now. Besides the upside draw here, once we took the highs on ES and NQ here, I think it's like too risky to just continue trading it. Is this new lo-fi? Oh, this is it plays something new. Hopefully it's not copyright. Let's vibe out and focus. Okay, okay, we're starting to move down lower. I like this, I like this. Let's see if we get a closure by 2 p.m. Gonna need some strong displacement. Still this ES low is what I'm eyeing to. Chat, what do you guys think now? Now it's this different framework now? Are you looking, let's say the next like 30 minutes or so, bullish, bearish, more range? Comment in the chat. Let's look at the general consensus here. Because we're starting to give the structure that I'm looking for. I think we impulse through this too. Look how the lows are being built up again on ES. We could SMT though. I could definitely see that again. ES just took the low. I'm not sure if we want to drive lower still, or we just want to SMT for higher. I need to see a closure. I need some displacement before I can really flip down. Still very, very bullish. Just keep that in mind when you're entering trades right now. Doing a pretty good job holding this area here. I think this is a pretty good target though. If we can get a short setup, this would be a nice grab. Every drive lower just came back up. Great. Yeah, 2 p.m. candle coming up. This is going to be pretty key here. And I see this potential. It's holding low so good. Many of you guys are talking about you're done for the week. I'm still trying to hunt. I mean, if there's no trades, that's fine, but I wouldn't mind taking a base hit somewhere on all my accounts. Going lower now. About to smack this 15-minute internal low here. Looking good for it. Still teasing it. Tease again. How do you get 5x phase? I think if you read my Twitter, I've talked about it. I had the live transition, I think in November. I traded all the way from November to late December. About like a month, maybe a little bit more than a month. I'm not sure if it was 2 months, for like a month and a half, let's say. And I kept on getting payouts, daily withdrawals for them. Because I have 30 days already, so every time I make money, I just withdrew. And then after I think like 16,000 in payouts, like 6-7 withdrawals, I didn't have enough balance. I had like 4,000, 3,000, or I think I had like $3,000 left on the last day, and then hit the day lost them on it. But I'm happy because I already got 16,000 payouts in that live account. And what happens is once you blow the live or withdraw, I don't want to withdraw it fully because I feel like that is something that they be like you're just purposely burning live. That's why I traded legit with it. I try to make money, continue getting payouts just like a live account would, and grow the account. But like you can't just rinse and repeat payouts after payouts infinitely. There's like 6-7 payouts, and then one of the payouts were like 10,000, which is good because I had like a 10,000 day on it. And after that, you blow the live, you go back to combines, activate fresh X phase. I might get switch alive again soon here because I have like that 12K day on my top step has been. I bet they're watching for. They're like, oh, he's about to get switch again. That's what I'm imagining. Big drive lower there. Wick this low. I think we still impulse through it. Uh, 2 p.m. candles about print here. Gonna watch closely on the 2 p.m. candle. So far, this is pretty bullish, or pretty undecisive. Just bearish, as in we just took the low, but we're waiting for this closure. Once we get this closure, I am gonna look for lower potentially here. There we go. Get some good moves going on here. So we took the 15-minute lower. This could be just, a retrace to take out low for higher prices. I need to see the candle closure though, because we got some displacement lower. Let me look at chat again. My funded future fund is 190 days old. Holy crap. That's like half a year, isn't it? Dude, okay. I'm gonna just put let's do this so some people can see that I haven't taken a single trade yet today. I'm not gonna count this one because I called it out, but I didn't take it. 0 for 0 because every new person just joins in like, have you taken a trade yet? Have you taken a trade yet? At least we're hitting the liquidity target that we're aiming for, just not not the best entry model yet. We're back at this 15-minute closure. We're dancing below this 15-minute gap here, which is pretty bullish. Again, if we take that slow and close higher, that's a bullish signature right there. So we might just be looking for longs from here. Let's say we inverse this 1 minute. If we're just not ready to dump, then we gotta reevaluate. What's the highest risk reward you caught? I'm pretty sure I did like micros that one day, and then it was like 250 points on live. It was I posted on my Twitter somewhere. I think it was like 2 months ago though. If you want to dig deep through it, it was a good stream. Like 12 micros, and it was like 2,000 profits. After I trim, final TP hit 250 points, like 1,000 ticks. All right, let's see if we inverse this. I rather prefer a breaker though. We got the 15-minute closure above. This is still bullish once again, so don't jump the gun for shorts or for shorts yet. That's my rule of thumb there. This is very ugly though. I'm sure there's new viewers here because we have like new viewers every day. You guys are itching for a trade, but this price action is not the one for my style. It might be for someone else. They could play both sides, or they could hold for a target. But for me, I'm waiting for market structure. I'm waiting for my bias to be clear, looking for clear draw liquidity. I'm not getting any of that. And when I do get it, it's not, I'm missing something. So let's say I like this low. We haven't flipped the 15-minute yet, so I can't aim for this low for shorts. So once again, the bias is still triple time frame alignment bullish. So the short ideas are still off the table. Surprise, surprise, man. And the 15-minute, look at this 5-minute gap here. These both 5-minute gap. We just held that, came back up. In a simple inversion like this, it could work, but more likely it's just gonna retrace back down. You're gonna see like a 5-point move and then take your stop, chop more around. So I need to see better structure. I'm gonna keep this just in case this does happen. It could work though. It could work. ES is more favorable though because we did actually create that 1 minute right above those relative lows and we slammed lower. So we're gonna go for a flip, and the first immediate target would just be this swing high here, or internal high, which is the same thing as New York high here. So not bad. It's not bad for ES, but I'm still break even for the day. We'll see. We'll see what happens. $120 points on the stream is crazy. Yeah, I'm not that type to go for anything more than 30-40 points though usually. I'm a scalper at heart, and I think that's what I've been refining to, especially with now I'm trading Apex again. It's just more easy for me to do base hits, about 15-20 point TP, 10 point stop. and we just rinse and repeat, do that on a high win rate. Discord link should be in the description. What's your average win rate now? I have no idea, man, because it gets weird with the how I do green stops and break even, and some accounts, let's say trailing drawdown accounts, I keep them very tight. Other accounts I let them ride. I think if I'm going based off of stats, it's probably just 65% win rate. But it varies on the month. Like November, October, September, those 3 months, those are my golden months. Because we had like streaks each month. I think November we had like a 20-win streak. October we had a 20-win streak. September we had a streak and it's not that high. Green streak means like, let's say I take 3 trades, or let's say I take 2 trades. One of them green, one of them red. I'll still be positive because my risk score is higher. So every day we ended green and we post our stats with it. December was not a good month for me though. That was my first red month in a while, like official red month. And that was like the holiday month too. I wasn't even streaming that much. It was just me, most of the price action I didn't like, and just getting chopped up. Financial just asked me how's price. I'm just saying bad right now. December is the worst month for trading. No. So it's for me. December was a bad month for me. So people say September is a worse month for a lot of people because it's a red month, and people are always like so conditioned to long. And historically, September is bearish. I thrived in September last year. Early on in my career though, that was like the month where I would lose a lot of my profits that I did previously. But now I'm playing both sides. Like I'm able to short and long. I'm getting that ability to. How much red? I think my trade of 8. I posted it. It was like negative 30,000. I think. Something like that. And that's like being up 80,000 on the live, or 80 or 50, something like that. 50,000 maybe. Previously, the month before. And that's like December month was like a trading month. I didn't have that many trading days before. We didn't even inverse this, surprisingly. Yeah. I might get flipped lower here. Lots of bearish candles right now. We took this low. We didn't inverse this. Had we inversed this, I perhaps would have looked for a retrace back in for shorts. Because also on ES, we just held that wick down, closed higher, holding this order block here. So it didn't give me a clear decision yet. 5 years, guys, or 5 years in March. So like 4.7, 4.8 right now. You can't have a green month every month, especially when you're live trading. Like, I mean, like I probably ran a few lives on YouTube. Those were not good days for me. But if you watch, how many people watched the live stream in October and November? Those 2 months, I'm pretty sure we were hitting like back-to-back trades every single day. Those are the OGs that knows. When the price action is so easy to play, that's when you just keep on smacking them. 2 p.m. right now. Still nothing yet. I'm about to get this closure here. I'm pretty sure. How many people watch the stream every day for this whole week so far? I'm pretty sure we're green for the most part every single day so far. There's some red trades probably, like very minimal, but majority was green trades, I believe. I need to look at the stats again. I probably posted our trade recaps every single day. Yesterday was green. I think the day before that was green. I can't remember. I just know that all my prop accounts are green this week though. Dude, Take Profit Trader is I'm going demon time on Take Profit Trader right now. Literally 5K payout, 3K payout, and I just requested another 2,500 last night. Haven't taken a trade today yet, but if I do, it'll be, I don't know, it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be like 500 bucks or 1,000 bucks. It could be just like 200 bucks now. Just withdraw that 5 counts, 1,000 bucks right there. But I'm liking Take Profit more because it's actually instant payout essentially. You have to request and they approve it. I think every morning, and it's the same time every morning. Once they approve it, you can just click send to your bank, and then like literally the next minute, I see it on my bank account. So it's actually kind of incredible there. Any recommendation for passing evals for Apex trailing drawdown? Anything higher than 50K, I would just recommend just slamming on news. What that means is like CPI, FOMC, PPI, non-farm payroll. You just there's multiple strategies. You just enter before the news drop, like a second before. You do stop orders. You can hedge them because Apex allows that. Do whatever you need to. But if you want to pass like let's say 5 counts, buy like 20 counts and you pass 5 of them somehow. But you just gotta rely if the news is good. The last two news candle, or 3 actually, non-farm payroll, CPI, PPI, those are all golden. I don't know if anyone used that for evals, but like back to back hitting replay news. There's like one directional, no manipulation, just straight like 200 point, 150 points delivery in like 2 minutes. I'm not really sweating for this if we miss the short because I think we still go lower. My draw would likely be all the way back to this previous breaker here. If it's inverse. We had like a plague of bad news release for non-farm payroll CPI, PPI for the longest time. I think like it was like 8 news reaction back to back where it was very small, like 50 points, 40 points, something ridiculous. Last 3 was like 100 plus points. That's something you could pass any evals for. And good thing that Apex did 90% right before. I bet they regret that. They're like, damn, we were hoping the news to be bad, but it was good. Take Profit daily payout is for both live and sim accounts, sim funded. Because if it's live account, I only have 1 live account, but I have 5 sim funded, so that should explain it. We took this low. Come on, let me get a play. I need Desi to come in with a 30-second version. That's a risk with trading news. You might pass, but you might hit the trailing drawdown because it happens so fast. If you didn't get out in time, you're not going to be able to just tell Apex like I pass. That happens to me too. And that is what it is. Why not trade bank holiday? I'd rather treat it as a day off. Because bank holiday, you know, it could be good price action. Sometimes it is. Sometimes I look at my phone and like this is actually a good trading day. I would take many setups, but oftentimes you're not getting that much of a delivery. It's very choppy. The range is tight, and it's better to just treat that as a day off. And also prop counts, like you don't even need to log a day because that counts as it carries over to Tuesday. So we don't have that many day offs too, guys. Just treat Monday as a day off. 3-day weekend, and then come back Tuesday. We'll play that 4-day rest of the week. You can't trade news on Take Profit. We're talking about evals. For Apex more so. With a 50% consistency, it doesn't really make too much sense to trade news on those evals. It'd be kind of dumb. Breakers, breakers, breakers. Breakers over inversions. Always, always. Oh, good mention. I also started a Twitter community. I don't know where it is. What the hell did I put it? Yeah, let me find it first before I bring it up. Oh, this one. How do I show it? It's called the unicorn model. I'm just gonna do it for Twitter, and then it's gonna be a community just for us to post unicorn trades. I'll post potential setups and teach it. I don't know how to go to just in the invite on computer. Where is it? Here, I think I post on Discord though. If you guys want to join that, feel free to. I think me and Ash might build that up and it'll be just community for just unicorn traders. Let me find the link. Let me know if this works. Let me know if that works, guys. This is not bullish signature here, or a bear signature here. It's actually the opposite still. But what happens, what you tend to happens, it just keeps on holding every single time, but the moment it breaks, it's gonna really break through. Check the 30-second chart. Let's see what it looks like. Ash is trash. Ash trades more the 5 minute. I trade the 1. We both do unicorn. We have our checklists. They're good, man. These. Yeah, but yeah, join that if you want. I posted the Discord or the link. How many members do we have in here? I'm gonna make it active. Explain the 20% consistency rule. It's basically, let's say you need to make 10,000 bucks, right? Let's say that's your goal. 20% consistency. If you make 3,000, you just divide that by 0.2 because it's 20%. You need 15,000. If you do 2,000, it'll be 10,000. So divide by 0.2, and that's your highest profit day. That it just helps the prop firm regulate how much you can make per day. They won't let you just make, let's say, like 5,000 today and then do like 100 bucks tomorrow and then withdraw that money. It's like a mechanism to protect themselves from just people just doing like a big trade and just expecting a payout. I think I explained on the website. Tick trade. Yeah, I have the code if you want to use it for cash rebate. It's in the description. Someone asked about take profit trader cash rebate. I think it's coming. It's more waiting for them. But here's the thing though, if it does come, once it gets set up, all your previous purchases would count, which is what we did for Tick Trader. It took like a month for Tick Trader to fully set it up because we had to work with their development team to really sync our system. The McDonald's logo. All my code is code smart. It accounts for all prop firms, guys. Code smart. That McDonald's pattern is hitting. This is holding way too much, where I think this actually falls very soon here. This is disgusting how we're just holding. Don't tell me just pump back up and chop again. It's that that trend line game too. Look how this trend line just smacking. Trash PA right now. Garbage, real hot garbage right now. Hey, 3 p.m. We'll do the game again. You guys remember the last game that we did? Just guess the price action. 3 p.m. candle. Do a giveaway for that. Didn't get this SMT, or we got SMT here, but didn't get this breaker on ES, but we have it on ES, so something we could try to play for. Maybe we get a nice displacement here. I'm game for longs right now, honestly, because we're just holding so well. We have some low resist going upside, so it's not bad. This would be a mitigation on NQ, so we sweep the low. But we do have draw higher right now, just because we're still bullish. Hot damn. What do you guys think? What's the play here? breaker on ES. This fair value gap retrace for a potential long. Is it the playbook? I think we go for longs. You can go for an ES or NQ if you want. It's the same thing. Hot garbage. I would do something tight, honestly. This internal high is probably my TP target if I do play something like this. I would like this 1 minute retrace though. I think NQ would follow suit too. How does this play out? Let's go for this play, I guess. Is NQ leading still? I think NQ is leading, so it might be more favorable to take on the ES or NQ. What would NQ look like? Something like this. I'm gonna give it some more wiggle room if we take on NQ. Should do large, smaller size. Make sure we're, yeah. I still don't really like price action, but small size, I'm game with it. As long as tight wrists. We got inside the breaker in the ES, just not back at the fair value gap for the unicorn entry. Basically, it'll be a retrace back to what would it be, like the 2 p.m. open if this does play out. Okay, we'll try this out on ES here. It's a very tight stop, 2-point stop. I'll just manage it. Maybe $100 if I lose a trade. One contract on accounts. 201 is a breaker. 201. Here, I would use this, the closer one. Two points on ES, very tight. Get some moves on NQs too. I want to see this hold ideally though. Both trades. This is 40.25 stop. I have it 42.25 right now and stop, hard stop at 40.25. If it hits, won't cry about it. We have time for one more trade if this doesn't work though. Perhaps we get displacement and we'll actually get a bearish breaker on these lows, potentially. That could be in place too. Might get stopped out here. It's way too tight too. With this chop. But yeah, $100 loss if this gets hits. I'm doing one contract on it. It'd be the same thing for NQ here. I think, what did we say the same thing? 50% equilibrium, do like a 10-point stop or 8-point stop, something like that. You're going for the New York high, internal high again. Whichever you want to take. I am just taking an ES because it's tighter risk. Much tighter risk. It's like a B- setup right now. We are bullish bias, right? But what we have is just a poor structure. They're just chopping back and forth. What we're going for is also more of a breakaway. And likely gonna get stopped here. If not, hard stop still set. This 5 minutes still in play if we get this. I would like something like this. How is it still alive? What is going on? These last like 3 15-minute candles so bad here. They just range back and forth. Which you could play both sides on, that's fair, but I don't know how this ES trade is still alive. 2-point stop and it's just sitting here for like 4 or 5 minutes already. Slight S&T. Still bullish bias right now, so love to see this play out, but no movements. Holding up. So I just want to see what 101 would look like. This would be 101, by the way, if you want to secure that 101 instead of holding. But I'm gonna just probably take it as internal high. I don't feel too obliged to play this out. Could set trailing stop. Could if we have a nice low here, put a green stop below that low and either take the next high or take the next low. I'd rather just re-enter, to be honest, though. Take what you can get, and if it's still bullish, we see a different setup, we'll just re-enter again. But definitely put a green stop once you get past 101 at this rate. We got saved by like, what, 3 ticks? Let's go. First trade, and we're getting saved by a few ticks. Not bad. It's 101. I'm going to clear that out on my Apex. I'm going to hold it on TPT. That way, I'll put break even on half by counts. The other half, we'll just secure that $100. Just log that day. That's my choice there. Look at NQ. NQ's starting to tick back down. ES is just holding like a champ. So, at least we're green on NQ right now. Or Apex, I mean. Take prop trader. If it hits me break even, I don't lose anything. So stop is break even again. Someone remind me when we get closer to like 250 to make sure we talk about the giveaway. Crazy how you train this trash PA. Dude, and in another timeline, like, we would just retrace it and just rip up and be like, look at that delivery. This is the only actual setup because we're bullish bias right now, right? There's no short in question right now. We got a 1-minute confirmation, so this should play out. There's no reason not to. Let's go for the target, baby. Let's go for the target. Show me the money. Just keep in mind the 1 minute, this did hold. We didn't get any closure. We failed this whole rebalance and we should aim for the next internal high. And he perfect BPR entry. I could see this being BPR, but I don't like it when it's just like a, it's like what, a 2-point gap. It's not much of a something to look at. How many people are logging this right now, just waiting and waiting and seeing this plays out? Anyways, we're $150 on take profit trader right now. That's been drawable. I just tapped my green stop there on the rest of my accounts. Sad. You guys can play this how you will. I mean, NQ is holding much better right now because we did that big drive. Nevertheless, green on the counts on that trade. What is this? For ES, it's 2.5. And then for NQ, you got like 15 points. Somehow, NQ got the impulse. I prefer the two for the 1-to-1 though. So this is 1-to-1 right now. 2-point stop, 2-point TP. When it's so slow like that, you might as well secure some. Maybe like let's say you have 5 counts, just secure it on like 2-3 counts. Let the rest ride on the others. It either hits break even or go up to next high. Whichever it does, you won't feel bad about it. And I think that helps me mentally too because I don't like getting break even when I'm in profit. But if I secure it on some accounts, we can be more confident and feel like okay, it's still a good trade. You guys want to see the take profit account? I'm like trying to showcase only take profit just because I love it so much lately. $180. 5 accounts. Another payout secured, I guess. So any payout, you have 45 to drawdown. Any dollar you make above that, you can withdraw. So like let's do 180 times 5, $900. You withdraw $900. It's 80% split though. So I'm gonna take home 720 right now. I'm game with that. From a basic trade, not mad at that. I think we're about to play out right now. It basically, the rest of my accounts did slap that break even. I did try to put a tick under, but I don't know what happened. I think it just whipped me out. But yeah, I don't think we're taking in any more trades for now. We're gonna just tape read and see if anything possible. Very stagnant right now. So the math is, it's 50% off right now with my code and hopefully a cash rebate so I can help you guys save more once we get that set up. 50% off. The 150K is 360, so it'd be 180 if you pass it, right? There's a 130 activation fee. So it goes in all in $300. And after that, you have $4,500 drawdown, no daily loss limit. You just need to get above the buffer, which is $4,500 drawdown, 1-to-1, and any cash you make over, withdraw. And it's basically giving me like, imagine you have one trade self-funded account, you put like 3,000, 4,000 in. This take profit trader, it's the same feeling of 5 live accounts right now because you can get daily withdrawals, and they do it the next day too. So like it's not like Top Step where I had to wait like 3-4 days. More expensive than Top Step, not necessarily because it's 180, and then 130, it's like 310. Almost the same. But here's the thing though, take profit trader, you can reset for $100. Top Step, you get to pay 150. So I would think TPT is actually more favorable if you think about it, right? Because you're paying resets for $100 for TPT, 150 for take profit Tap Step. So the math adds out. I actually like the deal right now for take profit. You don't get paid anything unless you make $4,500. That's with every prop firm though. You have to get a certain threshold first once you start the fund, and anything you make over you can withdraw. Oh no, don't reset your Take Profit Pro account. Isn't it like $1,500? That is crazy. I TP'd out on ES and I break even the rest. NQ, this was for reference. We took on the ES. So we already break even on this. I took 2 points on Take Profit Trader. 2.5 on Take Profit Trader. So we're not in this trade anymore, by the way. If you guys are just coming in, someone just said that. But yeah, if I'm thinking about rankings right now, I feel like I'm gonna put Top Step 1 like just based off like my preference, I'm gonna have to say take profit 2 right now because daily payouts is just incredible. And Apex 3, I'm gonna do Tradeify, and then my fund future. That's gonna be my order right now. Just for now, only because take profit is just so quick with their payouts and no daily loss limit. I don't think it beats Top Step yet because once again, take profit is trailing drawdown. Top Step is end of day, so I actually like trailing drawdown is still a difficult matter, but once you get above, now like take profit will be above Top Step. What do you like about MyFund Futures? Honestly, I don't have a problem with it. I haven't really traded that much with it. That's the only thing. 3 accounts is just too small for me, I feel like. If they did 5 accounts, I would focus on it. Like Take Profit Trader does 5 accounts, Opso does 5 accounts, Apex at 20, TradeFi did 7, now do 5. I think the lack of scalability is the only thing that's like what's holding me back per se. This stop would have still held here. We'll do the giveaway near 255, and then we'll just it'll be guess the price at 3 p.m. sharp. One more time in the chat, guys. P&L check. Green, red, or white. I'm green right now, so we're green. We're green. 1 trade in. One for one, baby. It's like small green, but green nevertheless. White is break even, yeah. Lots of green. I'm liking that. You guys can be honest though. If you're red, you can just say you're red. Or just want to see how everyone's doing, because I feel like if maybe people who trade this session by themselves, they'll get chopped up so many times. The delivery's so poor, and that's why I had to wait for confirmation so many times. But finally, we had a setup here. It just, I don't know why price action just started becomes like slow, but for NQ, I mean, we got some points there, but we're just chopping. And we just took that base sets. I'd probably be very green. I'm assuming you're long right now. The 15-minute, yeah, the 15-minute is horrendous right now. But good thing we basically took a TP under the dealing range of this high and low. Put our stop just enough under, and then we got some profits above it. I thought we were gonna get stopped out though, but I also bought more take profit accounts because I talked to their team. You can do reserves pretty easily, so I bought like 15 accounts, and I'm gonna just reset them if I blow them because it's $180 to pay and $100 reset. So I just want enough reserves where I don't have to worry about even doing evals ever again or for a long time. I do the same thing for Top Step. I think I have like 15 reserves on Top Step right now, which I don't really run through that much. Very rarely do I blow Top Step accounts because I do just do base hits, right? You can't really blow a lot of accounts when you're just doing base hits. No, take profit trader. It's end of day drawdown eval. Same thing like Top Step. Exactly the same as Top Step, right? 50% consistency. End of day drawdown. For funded, they convert you to trailing drawdown, which some people do dislike that. I also dislike that. I more so dislike the daily loss limit because at that time, daily loss limit, if you hit it, it's a hard breach. So for instance, I had $6,000 on my fund accounts, on all my 5 fund accounts. I went down to daily loss limit, negative 3,000. I have like 2,000 left. Account was blown. And that kind of pissed me off. So I didn't use take profit for a long time until they removed the daily loss limit recently. And I'm back on them. I'm really back on them right now. Because it's so weird to do a hard breach, especially when you have a nice balance already. I had it cushioned well above. And it made me regret, like, why didn't I just take the payout? Because I was 6,000 balance. I was trying to build it up. I could have taken 1,500 per account right there. TPT will move you to live count quick. What's the downside of live count? They just convert all your profits into one account, right? I don't mind that as long as there's no ban if I blow the live count, because I don't purposely try to blow it, but it happens when you're trying to withdraw daily, right? You're gonna blow the count. So let's say they do combine me, right? I have 5 accounts, $4,500 each. It's almost like a $20,000 account, right? Or $24,000 account. I can do that. I can work with that as long as the daily loss limit is not bad, or there's no daily loss limit, so I can risk the whole account if I wanted to. I would actually like that. Switch me to live. I think live is also 90% split too. I think Top Step doesn't have a good live. One, they're very slow with payouts, even for especially on live. The other thing is like the day loss limit is there. So let's say you have like let's say $4,000 per account after withdrawing. You get live with 20,000 balance. You go down 3,000, it cuts you off. And you're trying to simulate 5 accounts, so like it basically like it's like $600 daily loss limit on across 5 accounts, but in one account's 3,000. So I wasn't able to get used to that. Because I still want to run it up, but like the moment I hit negative 3,000, even though I have like 20,000 balance, it was weird. I didn't like that. It was limiting me basically $600 per account. This guy said, "You still blow accounts, bro?" That's funny. For Tradeify, I got news with Tradeify. I think Brett is gonna. He said he's still waiting on Tradeify. Tradeify is taking a while, but he's gonna, for the people that's waiting, they're gonna get allowed to take a payout from their live balance. So I'm happy with that. I mean, I think I would have like 20,000-30,000 live balance. He said I can take a part of that. And when you blow the Tradeify live, you can just go back to sim right here. So we're good. Strategy for Apex evals, news, easy, news. I don't know what's happening with Apex. Apex is 50% sale right now, and it's odd that they just do it like that, because traditionally they do like 70%, 80%, even 80% standard. I don't know why they're just doing 50 right now. Like, I don't know if many people are buying that because of that. Who's gonna buy it at 50% when 90% is like 4 times cheaper? Resets are $35. Even then, I that's if you have any counts to reset, I guess. Now we're about to slam it down. We might get a juicy drop here. This chop here, consolidation here, is just telling me that we're gonna expand near power soon, and I'm anticipating the downside still. This we didn't even get this 15-minute inversion, but like let's say we did, all these wicks are just getting slammed back down. So we're actually about to plummet hard here. Oh, shoot. Let's do... We're gonna start at 346. 356, I mean. Or 256, I mean. 250. Is it 256? Yeah, 256. Yeah. Not yet. Just wait for my comment before you guys comment. Not yet. Just have your guess ready. Once you see my comment, just enter. If you want to enter fast, if you want to wait till the cutoff so you have more time to really anticipate it. We're gonna do within 3 ticks again. Almost there. Not yet. Next week we will have a better structure for it. And there we go. Guess here. Guess the NQ price. First one to get it close to within 3 ticks at 3 p.m. open price. This will start at 256, which is now. Last cutoff is 259. So you have 3 minutes basically. If you comment after 259, it won't count even if you get it right. It looks like it's going lower though, but imagine 3 p.m. just dumps like all the 50 points. I'm not sure if anyone will get it. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? We took another low here on ES. NQ held that low. Interesting. Just weird price action. It's OPEX and we have a bank holiday, so kind of asking for price action that's odd. Please don't comment after 259, guys. If you're guessing multiple times, it also doesn't count. You're gonna get disqualified immediately. It's 1 guess per user. Some people are trying to like delete guess. I think that the bot would detect that disqualification still too. FYI. Let's see how this 1 minute holds. Okay, no more guess. No more here. Might have to time out people if they just keep spamming here. No, you wait. Make sure I get the right time this time. $20 seconds, 20 seconds. This is getting interesting. So it's this candle, right? 622. 622. Let's check. Is it 622 in a dot or 622 and a half? 622, okay, yeah. 622, 622. Oh, we have someone who called it exactly. Mikhail Tran. Let me see. Let's check the bot, see if he guessed multiple times. He only guessed one time too. Nice. Easy. And that's a dump. 3 p.m. dump. What the heck? What in the world is this? He actually guessed on the dot too, so good win there. No complaints. He was the first one by far. So DM me on Discord, Michael Tran. If you count this candle, the close of it. I actually would not be able to guess that. I feel like. No, we're sitting in the range, so maybe I could have, but it's actually pretty hard to guess something like this. Maybe next week we'll have our system ready, and then we'll, like, if you guess it within the dot first, maybe you guess it the low, guess it the high, something unique. We'll actually reward you something. What a slam down. Like, that's a drop that I was waiting for so long. Or do we still have more to go? I anticipate we just drive to this 5-minute breaker. And we're looking for this distribution too. I think we all try to drive all the way down. So short's still on the table. You might see a quick retrace and then shoot lower. All right, I got your DM, Michael Tran or Tan. I'll stick around for the next 10 minutes to see where price is heading. I do want to see lower. We're getting a retrace here. It was odd that we get like a big 3 p.m. dump at the candle. Like, it's not even 350 or anything. It's really just 3. So a little bit interesting there. Where to now, guys? Higher or lower? Still tricky for me. My gut is saying sell off for the rest of the session, though, but maybe one more trace to shake people out first. This is starting to be very bearish, though, on the intraday time frame. But what is UFC 311? Who's fighting there? I haven't watched a UFC in a while. The last one I watched, let's see. Oh, Islam. Okay. Islam. We got Marab, Umar, Jamal Hill's fighting again. Jiri. Okay. This is not a bad fight. Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland is always entertaining. Islam's fighting. I don't know who this is, Ashley. Is that bad? Marab and Umar. This is a good fight here. This is co-main. This might be the main for me. I think lower though. We didn't even get this retrace of fair value. I would just slam it lower. This looks like we're about to dump pretty hard here. Sell off for power hour for OPEX, right? I don't know anyone who could beat Islam right now. Oh, Armin? Oh, okay. So it's a substitute. Yeah, I don't know who could beat Islam right now. Khabib was pretty dominant too, so Islam, he's working on more things. He has more experience under his belt. He's pretty top tier right now. The wrestling game is just too OP for the Russian fighters. Just give me this dump. I just want to see it dump here. Come on, don't tease it for too long. It is trying to tease it. Little SMC off these lows. That's why we're trying to hold right now. Pump back up. I'm surprised how I mean, we got a nice dump. It was kind of out of nowhere, 3 p.m. drop. I'm surprised we're just chopping so aggressively and going nowhere. We even almost got this distribution. I want to see this keeps continue moving lower and lower. Now we're just pumping to the moon. We're still going. Ay, ay, ay. Nothing. I mean, we're 1-1 today. Nothing else. I'll try to look for potentially another short. Or the long was the one that played. I wanted to see if there's any shorts we could take, but fortunately, there was nothing. Relative equal highs on ES. This spot comes higher here. I want to see this smack this high. He's still brushing high. I can see this retracing a little bit. Come back up. Potentially. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up pretty likely here. Last few notes, guys. If you gotta join the Discord, we do live stream on Discord as well. We're gonna host probably one free stream. Try to do one free stream a week if you guys want to join in. There's a Discord link there. And then if you are looking to buy any prop accounts, Tic Trader has a new deal, 40% off the 100K. It's only temporary. It's until first for Martin Luther King, so it's very temporary now. A few days. If not, take profit trader. You can. This is what I've been promoting lately. What I've been liking a lot: daily payouts, instant payouts, 50% off, and we'll get that cash rate going. For now, we have Tic Trader, TradeFi, MyFund Future for cash rate working. Take profits next, and that's it. I'm gonna wrap the stream up here, guys. Have a good one. And see you guys Tuesday. There's no trading Monday, by the way.